Yeah, they do. I'm ready.
Easy. Finds this material in the right region of the brain.
Oh God. I can see the Marcus codes. It's been trying to show me. They're hungry. They're coming. They'll make us whole. Doctor, I see it now. The marker speaks. We can answer.
Tell me how.
Report in loop. This is Dr. Elizabeth Cross. To all survivors, turn back. It's all gone. Everything we grew. My team. All dead. That monster. Please, leave. Get somewhere safe. If I can find a way to kill it somehow. Jacob, if you're hearing this, you know I have to try.
Hey guys, so I just gotta say that tracker for the secondary objectives is really fucking useful. There is like no way I'd be able to find any of this shit without it. Yeah. Like the map's good and everything, like it even tells you like where the security doors and stuff are. For when you obtain more advanced security clearance, so you can get all the goodies and shit. Like the map's good, it tells you all that. It's relatively easy to navigate, and you can like change the levels on the maps for elevators and stuff. Like reasonably easy. It's all pretty, you know, good. It all makes sense. But fucking hell, that tracker, that little vegan thing, it's just a quality of life thing which just makes it so much better. Like, that's not something you should make difficult in games, like trying to be able to find shit. Especially when it's like lore related and it's like to help you with the story. It's just a really good quality of life addition, I reckon.
I was recording. Here, look up for me. Just a sliver of bone between us and Marco's secrets. Relax. It won't be like Aegis 7 and that unpleasantness with nurse.
Wasn't a nurse when I did that. This errand you want me to do in ore storage. The miners won't like it.
They're probably as narrow-minded as the miners in the colony is. Tormenting someone for being a little different. Don't deserve a God's sake.
Yeah, they do. I'm ready.
Easy. Try and sweep this material in the right region of the brain.
Oh God. I can see the Marcus codes. It's been trying to show me. They're hungry. They're coming. They'll make us whole. Doctor, I see it now. The marker speaks. We can answer.
Tell me how.
Tracking related rig activity.
So there you have it. That was Harris. That was the guy that mutates into the Invincible Hunter. Well, the not so Invincible Hunter. We managed to kill him with the cryogenic freeze thing. I don't know if it's him or another one that comes back later on, but yeah. There you go. He's just a regular dude. Bit of a schizophrenic, sort of like Isaac at this point, hearing Nicole and seeing, you know, messages of Nicole and shit. And old Mercer, the crazy doctor, put some fucking infector, you know, marker cell shit into his head in a very specific spot, and it made him an invincible hunter that can cellularly regenerate. So there you have it. Fully explained Stalker enemy. Mercer created them. Mercer also creates the tall gangly ones that split into like several different things. Like he creates them as well. He's like going pretty mad scientist in general. But yeah, that's where they come from.
Flight deck tram control. Now arriving at flight deck tram control.
So the map's really good for that. It tells you all the security doors and their levels, and it tells you whether or not you've opened them or not yet. One thing the map doesn't tell you later on is where to get all the master override boxes for the final weapon upgrades for all the weapons. That one you're probably gonna have to use an online tutorial to, like I'm gonna do, to get. But that's just, you know, that's just the final like weapon upgrades for all the weapons basically.
Isaac, if you're near hydroponics, check your helmet filters. That air's not safe to breathe.
Yeah, I smelled it. The whole deck's rotting.
I'm reading a huge mass in food storage. Too big to be anything they grew. It looks like the source of the poison gas. That patient in medical, he said something about creating an enzyme, right? Maybe the scientist left the workstation open. Hydroponics log, Dr. Elizabeth Cross. Now that sprinklers are fixed, we're working close to maximum capacity. All flora is thriving, and food yield has created a surplus. And I had the surplus packed up so we could send it to the colony. Captain Matthias is strictly enforcing his no-fly order. It's ridiculous. I'm lodging a complaint.
Station
Everyone
now
knows Major
accessible.
7 needs
Thank
help.
you for your
What
patience.
harm could some fresh fruit do?
That's another thing this game just does really well. All the exploring and looting, it all feels good. Like, it feels good to open the doors, and it feels good to get the ammo and the health and the credits and everything. Accumulation of good shit. Feels good.
Report in loop. This is Dr. Elizabeth Cross. To all survivors, turn back. It's all gone. Everything we grew. My team. All dead. That monster. Please, leave. Get somewhere safe. If I can find a way to kill it somehow. Jacob, if you're hearing this, you know I have to try. Report in loop. This is Dr. Elizabeth Cross. To all survivors, turn back.
Warning. Liquid nitrogen supply depleted. Warning. Liquid nitrogen supply depleted. Liquid nitrogen replenished. Beginning enzyme synthesis. Enzyme synthesis complete. Caution, do not ingest.
Any luck?
Yeah, I finished the enzyme. It's been modified to digest something big.
They must have been trying to kill whatever's in food storage. Let's hope it works.
No. Go back. There's no way into food storage. Even if there was, the Leviathan would devour it.
You're Elizabeth Cross, right? This Leviathan, is that what's poisoning the air?
The air. My team has destroyed everything. I designed a special enzyme to kill it. I just needed liquid nitrogen to complete the synthesis. But the people I sent to medical never came back.
I've got some of that enzyme here.
Oh my god. How? Listen, we need to inject it into the Leviathan. You can't get into food storage, but there's another way. It's risky.
Riskier than running out of air?
My team has been altered. They're all connected to the Leviathan, breathing out its toxins. That connection goes both ways.
Okay, so if I get to your team and inject them...
The enzyme will be carried right into the Leviathan's heart. Bind the Weezers. End their suffering. And when the Leviathan is weak enough, we vent the bastard into space.
So yes, we have another person alive. I think that's actually a bit of a departure from the original Dead Space. I think she's long dead in the original Dead Space. But what they did here is like a little quality of life addition to the story. They made her, Elizabeth Cross, and Isaac sort of like their reciprocal relationship with each other. Like, she's in love with the engineer dude on the Ishimura, and Isaac's in love with Brennan, so the marker kind of projects their personalities onto each other through the, you know, marker schizophrenia shit. So rather than, you know, Nicole being all in Isaac's mind, as like was the case in the original, the marker projects them onto each other, sort of thing. So that just like, that covers a plot hole in the original, because like in the original, theoretically Isaac was doing all the shit Nicole was doing because he was going mad, but in this one it's Cross, which makes sense. Sort of like a covered plot hole, it just makes more sense.
Level 3 security clearance required.
Honestly, at this point, the weapons are getting so powerful that you don't really need to rely on kinesis anymore. Like, on the harder difficulties, you do start running out of ammo a bit, so you usually have to use pipes and sticks. Like you don't even really run out of ammo that hard on the harder difficulties, but yeah. But as you can see, fucking contact beam. Watch this shit. Bonk. Done. Splattered. Just a torso left. Absolutely awesome gun. Does so much damage. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Done. Just torsos and bits. Very, very powerful gun.
Clearance confirmed.
Force gun's basically like a really big, powerful stun lock shotgun. It doesn't have like the same damage as like the contact beam or other weapons per se, but it will hit everything in like a wide cone in front of it, and it will stun everything in the wide cone in front of it. Just so it's basically like a super shotgun. Like it doesn't do heaps and heaps of damage, like it does like moderate damage, but it stuns everything, so you can stun lock shit with it. That's why its ammo is initially so low. You only get 5 because you can stun lock shit with it. It needs to balance it by giving it a slow reload and a low ammo capacity in it, just to balance the weapon a bit. Because yeah, you just stun lock shit with that gun. It is very, very good. But yeah, lacks a little bit of the straight up damage output of other weapons. Like in the original, it was the only gun you needed, like at all. Its secondary fire in this one does like a sort of like a vortexy grenade that sucks enemies into like a single point, which lets you concentrate damage with the primary fire. But in the original, it was like this grenade. It just shot out like a grenade, which, you know, exploded on impact. So it gave it pretty much unlimited range. You just had to arc the grenade a little bit. Yeah, but very, very good gun. Like, honestly, the guns are pretty balanced. Like, the pulse rifle has the rifle grenade. The rifle grenade's actually really good. Its primary fire's dog shit, but it has the rifle grenade. Line gun does just awesome moderate amount of damage and like a good spread. The Ripper is just, you know, it's close range, but it's just really efficient in terms of ammo. And it's like secondary projectile, where it just shoots out the saw blade. It's like a weaker line gun. Like, even that's, like, good.
I never asked your name.
But,
Officer Clark.
yeah, they've actually done a really good job balancing all the weapons in this game. And, obviously, they had to nerf the force gun a little bit in order to balance the weapons. Except for the flamethrower. Flamethrower's dog shit. Yeah, that's fuck all. Does, like, fuck all, does, like, has no stagger, does damage over time. Like, its secondary fire shoots out, like, a big ball of flame. And you can, like, do a little bit of area denial with it, but, you know, it's kind of dog shit.
It's Dr. Cross in hydroponics. Something just hit the hull near food storage. We think it's a rogue asteroid. I have people injured from decompression. We need medics and crowd control right away. Oh my god. What the hell is this? Everyone out of food storage! It's alive! How can it be alive?
And, like, the mission that we're currently doing fits perfectly into sci-fi horror. Like, we're currently dealing with, you know, a big Leviathan thing that's fucking up hydroponics, fucking up the oxygen making part of the ship. Oxygen is obviously very important. You need it to breathe. So in terms of, you know, space travel, kind of probably the most important thing. And then after that, it's probably like water and then food. But yeah, you absolutely need oxygen, and the game's objectives are set around fixing the oxygen problem on the ship, which is brilliant in terms of space horror.
Toxic hazard detected.
Isaac, where are you? Help me.
Toxic hazard clear.
anything in this game will kill ya, it'll probably be these guys sneaking up on you. Basically, they are suicide bombers. Their big glowy arm explodes. If they get close enough and they hit you with it, it does like massive damage. It does like more than half your health. It's like one of two of the most powerful hits in the games just from regular enemies. These ones can do it quick. Sometimes they'll spawn right next to you. You can kill them without them exploding if you just shoot everything but their big glowy exploding arm. But yeah, if they manage to whack you with it, they'll do a fucking ton of damage. On high difficulties it might just outright kill you. But yeah, that is one of the most dangerous enemies in the game, in terms of killing you. Just, you know, due to the massive amount of burst damage it can get off.
Entering zero gravity. Zero gravity. Exiting zero gravity.
Isaac, I looked up Cross's notes on the... Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Kendra?
It's him. 2 doors behind you. Here. Wait, he's gone. He waved at me, and... sorry, Isaac. Keep going. A glitch on the cameras. It looks like my little brother. Stupid, right? That's not possible.
Anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
So we got another brute. Yeah, there's that spit and shit attack I was telling you about. It does pretty good damage. It doesn't do as much damage as when he just, outright hits you. But as you can see, it doesn't really have an answer to stasis, and you got to shoot him in the back. If you want to slow him down, probably the best way to do it is to aim for the node that corresponds with his arm, right there. Once you cut one of his arms off, he's pretty much fucked. He can't really do much. If you take his legs off, he'll be more likely to go slower, and he will do the spinning giant spore exploding thing attack. That does moderate damage, but doesn't do heaps and heaps of damage.
Toxic hazard detected. Toxic hazard clear. hazard detected. Toxic hazard cleared. Toxic hazard detected. Toxic hazard cleared. Toxic hazard detected. Toxic hazard cleared. detected. Entering zero gravity. Toxic hazard cleared. Toxic hazard detected. Toxic hazard cleared.
This is Liz Cross. Hydroponics. I need to record their names. Hidaka. Holly. Andonov. Clark. So many. I don't know how much gas they took in. I just saw them change. That crack when their lungs burst out like flowers. Jacob. I love you. And I'm so scared because I know how to kill the Leviathan. So I have to stay until it's paid for every single one of them.
Toxic hazard.
So you can see the spot you need to shoot through that little window bit on the right there, but you can't hit it. I'm just testing now to see if you can hit it with some sort of explosive or ranged attack that's indirect. Like the pulse rifle grenade would probably be the best chance, but it might just have an invisible wall there that stops it. But like that node there is behind the growth on the ceiling, as you can see from the little gap.
Entering zero gravity. Toxic hazard cleared. Exiting zero gravity.